so important these days for you to start with who you are. And if you start with who you are, your true I am, you'll find that just by saying that, you'll get really warm, really light, really bright, and you'll start to move into being in a good mood. These days, there's a little darkness on the planet. Some of you guys found some darkness out there, wandering around, wandering around in the dark. And so, anyway, I'll show you some little tricks on how to get lit up and how to get light in your body. If you have a light in your body, you have, well, an alive body at least. And if you have a light in your body, you can have a happy body. And people will like you. They'll be attuned to you, attracted to you. They'll want to hang out with you, and you guys will find you'll find some buddies, and you'll find people that want to be one with you. And so it's really important to have some light in you. So if you start with your true I am, it makes it really good. And so, Michelle, what are you doing? How
Hi,
are you? You
how
doing all
are
right?
you? I'm doing
Oh,
good. Yes, thank you. Although I
good.
did end up at the urgent care with my mom, unfortunately.
Oh, oh,
Yeah,
how's
she
she
was
doing?
hurting.
What's going on?
She got shingles.
Oh no, that's
So
painful.
I
Yeah.
know. So
She
I
was
feel so
complaining
bad.
about her arm last night. We went to see her and we said, "You want to go to the hospital tonight?" She goes, "No, if it still hurts in the morning." Then she called Michelle
No,
at 6:15 and said, "I'm hurting."
Yeah.
you want to heal your mom?
Yes, please. Thank you. I didn't want to ask,
Uh,
but thank you.
okay. All right. So here we
Okay.
go. Now, I just want to say this. I want to say that there's a particular dark entity on the planet, and it's making everybody sick and or dead. Well, we don't want to be and or dead, and we don't even be and or sick. And so this particular entity is a super aggressive one, the most I've seen ever. And so if you wonder what I'm doing in my spare time, and so I'm clearing you guys. And so I'm doing a lot of private readings. And usually I do a lot of good in private readings, and I realize that. And people go, "Oh my God, you changed my life. This is amazing." And I hear those things. I really do, but not like now. And so this particular entity is super aggressive. And so I've never read so many people and talked to so many people that are getting sick of just weird things. Now, Michelle, let me show you what's on your mother. Now
Okay.
you can see spiritually. I mean, I know this. You can see spiritually really good. And so especially if you're working with me, you see really good, right?
Oh, good. Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Now, when you look at your mother, she's dark on one side of her body. See it? One
Yeah.
side of where's the shingles?
It's on her left side.
Okay. And so see that? And so, all right, now you see that darkness?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. Now watch it melt off. See it melt off?
Oh yeah, like tar or gook or something.
Yeah. And so that means it would have stayed with her for a pretty good while.
Oh my
And,
gosh.
and so,
Thank you,
and there we
Gary.
go. Now just see it, but you see it dripping off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now if you look at what did that, you go a little higher, see all those higher selves around up there that look like angels?
Yeah.
Do you notice that they have my face and your face on them, and they're a bunch of your higher selves and my higher selves? And
Oh,
now,
now I see him.
see them? Okay, that's what healed your mom.
Oh wow.
Okay, and
Thank you,
so
Gary.
yeah, and now I see a bunch of other people showing up. See all those guys showing up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, so those are all the people here, watching, hanging out with us on Tapping In, and they're
Oh,
projecting healing energy to your mom. Say her first name.
Florita.
Okay, there we are. One more
Mhm.
time. One more time.
Florita.
There we are. Okay, now then, look how bright she went. See?
Yay. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, everybody.
Hey, there's power in numbers. And
My
so,
gosh.
yeah, when you're one, and when you're one with each other, it's really easy. It takes two to make one. And so, and now you see Dean's big giant higher self up there.
I do. I do.
And see his big giant higher self. See, ours are there, our little bitty ones. And then, but see, he's got a big giant one bringing in that much light. See it?
Oh, thank you, honey. Thank
Yeah,
you.
we want mom to be healed.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah. Look at that. And see now,
Thank
feel how
you.
feel how your head is really warm.
Yeah.
She's having like a major hot flash right now.
Oh my gosh. I'll have to check on her and tell her what happened. I'll
Okay.
tell her what
Yeah.
you did for her.
No, what we
and
all do.
everybody. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now,
Thank you,
if you look
everyone.
now, I want you to look beyond all that. We're going to go up to a bigger dimension. See that bigger dimension, and there's a worm-looking thing that's eating all of our higher selves. See it just taking them in. Boom,
Ye-
boom, boom.
Oh,
See that?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now you want to ask God for
God,
for a serrated sword. God, give me a
God,
serrated
please
sword,
give me a
please.
serrated sword,
There
please.
we go. Okay. Now cut that thing up. There we are. Okay. Now see all that extreme light coming out of that thing?
Yes.
That's your mother.
Oh my God, my mommy.
Yeah, it was eating her.
Oh no, no wonder why she's been in pain and she was hurting. And I actually told her about those worm looking things because
Yeah.
I thought I saw them before, like the last tapping in. And I thought I saw them, but I didn't clear them all, I guess, you know? And so
Okay.
maybe
Now,
that's why it attacked
yeah.
her.
No, you got to do it. You got to keep doing
Okay.
it. And so, and then if you don't think you can do it, call me for, this is when you guys call me for a private reading, 800-827-Gary or GarySpivey.com, because it's really important not to let those things eat your light. And
Yeah,
so,
she's been in
and
pain too.
yeah, now, okay, now look, see how you're starting to feel really good and you're in a better mood.
Yes. Thank
Okay.
you.
Well, she is too. Okay. Now you want to take that serrated sword.
Okay.
Okay. And you want to go round and round and around your mom and around and around and around yourself. And all you guys go around and around and around yourself. And there we are. And notice you guys feel really good when you went around and around and around yourself with that serrated sword.
Yes.
Okay. So there we go. Look how
Thank
good
you.
you feel. Feel that? There we
Yes.
go. Okay, now you want to now you want to take now you want to take God's handing you a big rainbow pearly orb, a big giant rainbow pearly orb. And now take that
Thank you,
orb
God.
and bring it into your head and then into your chest and around your body. There we are, and around your whole spirit, all your higher selves, and see that thing going all the way around your higher selves. And there we are, and around the planet Earth. There we go. And perfect. How quiet?
Wow.
Hey guys, how quiet's your head? How quiet's your
That's
head? Notice,
Very
amazing.
quiet.
that
That's
crazy?
amazing.
Everybody's giving thumbs up and things. Yeah, you guys feel that? And so that's crazy. And so usually you cannot clear your energy that quick, that good, that fast. It took me a minute to figure this out. It really did. And I had to do lots of meditating, lots of talking to God and the angels to figure out the antidotal cure for this thing that's beating the planet up so bad and making everybody have weird health things and making them sick. But see, now there we are. See, Michelle, now your head's really warm.
Yes.
All right.
It's like you could feel me and hear
Yeah.
what's going
Right.
on in my
And
head. Thank you.
yeah, well, see, and so what's happening is these particular entities are just eating your light. When you lose your light, you lose your health, you'll lose your connection. It'll
Oh,
be harder for you to meditate. You will have a very hard time clearing yourself. I mean, all these things. So you can't let anything ever eat your higher selves. Your higher selves are your magic. If you wonder, how come I know so much, I can tap into any of you guys and know what's going on with you. Well, how do I do that? How do I do that? Well, I do that with my higher selves. So you can't allow the entities, the dark energies, whatever they are, they could be a demon, it could be a worm, it could be a weird, thing, whatever it may be. But whatever's messing with you, you spiritually see through your higher selves. And so you want to always clear your higher selves. That's the reason. Go back, if you hadn't read the book, Your Keys to Heaven, lately, read it again and learn and clear your 10 dimensions. And then you'll find you also can clear your big 10 dimensions that go all the way up to Zion heaven. And when I read every one of you has one or more of those dimensions blocked right now, every one of you. And so you want to make sure you clear all of those big 10 dimensions. And when you do, you're going to feel really good. And so that's the
wow.
way that works. Look how you feel now, Michelle. Better, huh?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, everyone.
Mm,
Thank you, God. Thank
Big
you so
kiss.
much. I appreciate
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Thank you. I know
that'll
my
make her.
mom appreciates you too. So thank you.
Yeah, and I got really, really warm then. That feels good. I appreciate her. I
She's
appreciate her
going to want me
cooking.
to cook for you when I see you, I'm sure.
Yeah, she cooks. Bring her, have her cook. She
Yeah.
should come to the retreat.
Oh my gosh, don't tempt me.
Jean's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Where are we gonna
Where
where are we gonna make everybody? Where's everybody sleeping? Anyway.
That's the only thing that went through my mind. Other than that, I get along with her mom, so she's welcome to go anywhere with me.
There we go. You're giving your bed up. Anyway.
Yeah.
I love my mommy. Thank you, Gary.
I do too. I do too. But that's really important. That particular entity, guys, is super aggressive. It's the most aggressive entity I've ever seen that does the most damage. And the way I got to where I could see it really clear was the other day, about a month ago, one of my best friends killed himself. And I did a show with him. He's very famous and one of the top DJs in the world. And I did a show with him in San Francisco for the last, where are we now? I don't know, 25 years plus, right? And he consistently was number one all the way through. And and also one of my best friends, he invited two people to his wedding. I was one, his co-host Elvis was the other one. And so, but JV was this amazing, amazing human. And so his transition was very different than anybody else's that I've ever seen. So I want to tell you guys about it. When I learn something, I can't wait to tell you about it. So anyway, it was really weird. I woke up on the morning that he killed himself, and I was seeing weird things I didn't understand. My friend Jackie Collins, and I helped her with her transition. She was in front of me and she showed me a skeleton. And I'm like, what's that? What? That's the dimension of death. Why is she standing with the skeleton? That meant, okay, the dimension of death, someone's dying. I closed my eyes and I thought, am I awake or am I asleep? I closed my eyes. I opened my eyes back. I closed my eyes and I saw a face and I saw dim eyes. And then I saw the dimness in the eyes go to total dark. And I realized the body, the vessel, was empty of light. And that was when he died. His sister called me about 5 minutes after then. And I hadn't even had my first cup of coffee, but I saw her number and I thought, okay, I better answer. So I answered. She said, has JV talked to you? And I'm like, no. She said, he's missing. I said, okay. And so I said, I had a weird vision a few minutes ago. And so she said, is he alive or dead? And I said, it doesn't feel good. And I said, I've seen some visions that would make me think he's probably not. And so as we went, she asked me, where do you think he is? And I said, I think he jumped off the pier. I said, I think he's at pier, I see a number 4. And later, they found some things that belonged to him on Pier 41. And a month later, they found his body a couple of days ago at Pier 39. And so anyway, I was like just totally freaked out because he was the most wonderful, lively, spiritually gifted person. Has never been, no one ever helped me more. He had millions of listeners for years. A lot of you guys here on Tapping In probably came from this show. I see Mary, you're saying yes. Peter Lopez, you say yes. And so a lot of people, came from this show in JV. And so it was crazy because then I saw JV with me and then he hung out with me for like a month or so. And it was really crazy because he was the same guy that I remembered, of course, that was my buddy. And he was cracking jokes and being funny and telling me that being dead is great. He was having fun and he could be in his favorite thing was he could be in more than one place at the same time. And he said, I can hang out with you, hang out with Natasha, his wife, hang out with my friend. And he's talking about doing all these things. But it was like he was in heaven here on earth. And it was really sort of wild. His transition was a very different transition than what I've seen. Then one day, last week I was talking to Niels on the phone, and suddenly I felt like I caught on fire inside. I never felt so warm. I'm always asking you guys, you feel warm? Well, anyway, I felt like I was on fire. And I go and I see JV getting crowned in heaven. I saw God putting this big giant crown. It wasn't a regular crown. It was a big one. It was this big giant crown on his head. And I'm like, wow. And he was in Zion heaven, which is the highest heaven. And so I'm like, oh, thank God, thank God. And so, because I think that I had cleared him, but he was, somehow he had went through a different type of transition, and he went through, I think, the heavens here, the 2 layers. Remember the 2 new heavens that are around the planet Earth that gave us our light back because our light was being depleted so much. And so, but it was a very different thing. It was a very different transition. But then he ended up in Zion heaven, and yeah, I think it was because he was around me, and there's such a pathway between me and Zion that I think he just realized, okay, here we go, because he was very much aware of sending people to the light, because we had did it on the show for so many times. And at the moment of his death, he came to me. That's the reason I had that weird vision. And so anyway, so he's in Zion heaven. And I asked God, I said, what's he crowned in? Tell me what he's crowned in. What happened? And God said, he's an advisor to me about how human beings are on the planet Earth. Interesting. So everybody thinks God, knows everything. God does know everything, but I don't know if he's always aware of exactly the way that humans are. In other words, like I think he knows each one of us on a very deep level, but it's like, why does a human being do this? And why does a human being do that? And what could they possibly be thinking? Why are they so weird? What's the weirdness with humans? But anyway, he, I thought there couldn't be a better person for the job. Because he knows so much about people, mankind, humanity, the nicest person in the world. And so his wife, Natasha's beautiful, one of my best buddies. And so, but he anyway, ended up in Zion heaven. And so since he's been there, he's been throwing me down gifts. And so I'm just saying, JV, if you got a gift for all of us here, throw us down a gift, because we'll sure take it. He threw a big golden ball. It looked like a golden cannonball. And I just took it into my chest. You guys take this big gold cannonball, and it'll bring abundance. And when I look at it, it's actually a golden world. So he wishes all of you guys a golden world. And so, but I can see him as easy as I did that. I mean, I could see him that clearly. And so I don't feel bad for him. He was in a tremendous amount of pain. I understand exactly the illness and what was going on with him. Now I do. And he was in so much pain. Sometimes people are, and they can't take it. And so that's really what it amounted to. But anyway, he's good. I just wanted to say thank you guys for all your thoughts. I got a lot of emails, about you, hope your friend is good. Hope your friend is good. But I appreciate you guys for that. I really do. And he's in the highest heaven, having fun, throwing gifts at us. Thank you, JV. Thank you, JV. Anyway, there we go. And so I appreciate you guys. Michelle, who are we talking to? What are we doing?
Oh, thank you so much, Gary. That's so awesome. I appreciate you. And yes, we have a lot of people that want to ask questions. So since you helped clear my mom, would it be possible for us to help Lenny clear her mom next?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. I think, Lenny, this might be your first time being spotlight,
iPhone?
Right? Yeah, Lenny's iPhone. So we're going to unmute you. Okay. Hi, Miss Lenny.
Lenny. Hi, yes, this is my first time being on here.
Yay, thank you for being with us.
Being picked. I'm out here every Saturday.
Oh, good to see you. Good to see you. I love that. Is that a robe? Is that a big white robe?
It's a pink robe. I just got out of the shower. I'm cooking dinner.
I love it. No, I love it. Are you kidding? I love it. What's my favorite thing in the world? Every year, Dean and Michelle get me nice big white robes. I love big old robes like that. That's wonderful. That's perfect. But Dean, next year, give me a pink one.
All
There
right,
we
you
go.
got it. I'll
Okay.
send it to you right now.
All right.
I'll get you the pink slippers.
There we go. There we go. So what's your question, honey?
My question is, so my mother is bedridden. She has cancer. She's 83.
And she told me a couple of days ago that her mother came to her and told her it's time to go, and she's
Okay.
dying. It's been a couple of days now, but my mother seems to be doing okay. I mean, she's had cancer for 3 years now. So I just wondered
Okay.
what's going on with her.
She's well, she is talking to her mom. Her mom is hanging out with her. But I don't know that she's going anywhere right now. I don't know that. I don't know that she's dying, and so we're all dying, but I don't think she's dying. In other words, she may hang around for a minute. And so that's my intuition. So how's her kidneys?
As far as I know, good. She's bedridden and, has 2 caregivers changing her, diaper and things like that. So but they're working and everything's fine. Everything seems to be checking out. I mean, other than the cancer, she's okay. She's eating, she's sleeping. But she called me the other day because I live in a different state. And she told me, my mother came to tell me it's time to go. She's coming for me. And I'm just making my final goodbyes. I'm calling everybody. And I'm just saying goodbye. But this is 2 days ago now.
Well, I think she talked to her mother, but I think somebody upped her medication or something. And so it feels like she was taking something and maybe they made a mistake and give it to her twice.
Okay.
And so I think really that's what happened. I know it sounds kind of corny, but that's what I read. There's something that was maybe she takes for sleep. I'm not sure. But whatever that was.
Pills, yes.
Well, they doubled up. And so, so she was kind of stoned.
Oh,
so,
okay. That makes sense.
So she, but she did see her mom, because it put her in that alpha state. And so in that alpha state, sometimes you can just see everything. It's kind of crazy, and so she was like in that space. So she did see her mom, and her mom says, I'm here for you. But I don't really see her going anywhere right now. And so that's what I see. But she looks pretty good. Here, let me show you a really cool gift. Okay. Ask God for the spiritual gift of a purple blue energy. Okay.
God, please give me the spiritual gift of a purple blue energy.
Okay. And if you don't have an amethyst, call and tomorrow on the master class, I'll be talking a lot about what the crystals do. And if you have like an amethyst, this will hook you with Zion heaven, the purple heaven. See how you got warm in the back of your head and now your feet?
Yes.
Okay. I'm doing that with this crystal. That's what I'm doing. Now you feel warm up in your legs, upper legs, your buttocks, and your hands. Feel that? See?
Everywhere. Yeah, mostly back of my neck, though.
Back
it's
of
on
your
fire.
neck. Yeah, well, the reason it's on fire is because your God cord is so lit up. Your God cord comes down to the back of your neck. And so that's what that is. And I'm using that same energy and I'm transferring it over to your mother. Anytime I'm working with somebody and they've got cancer, they use that purple blue energy. And I see the cancer thing burning. I see the demons that cause that burning up. I see that. That's my vision. And so, so you want to use amethyst and link up to Zion heaven, which is the highest vibration, and you just bring that down and zap your mom with it. It's really simple. Just zap her, And so there we go. I linked up, and now I zapped you. So you felt yourself getting warm again. So I stopped.
Yeah.
I stopped for a second just to see, so
Sweating.
you can see. There we are. And see, okay. Well, so is your mother, because I'm going through you to get to her. So there we go.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on fire. Wow. Okay. And I just had one other question. She says she's been seeing other things in her house too, like little kids, people. She's always talking to people. Is that real, or is she getting dementia? Or is she crazy? Because
no, she's actually she's seeing that. That's real. That's real. And so she's seeing these new heavens. These new heavens are 2 white rings around the planet Earth. Okay.
Okay.
And so she's going up into those dimensions, and in those dimensions, that's where your earth angels are. And so she's seeing her earth angels. Her earth angels are whoever she's seeing. And so she's feeling that light and that beauty. So it's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Good luck, honey. Good luck.
Thank
Okay,
you,
thank
Lenny. Good luck. Oh,
That was
yay.
fun.
Thank you, Gary.
Hey,
Good job.
that was good. Who are we talking to, girl?
Thank you, Gary. Let's go to Lisa Bromfeld. Bromfeld? Did I say that right? I can't see it. Bromfield.
It really felt like
Bromfield.
Yep, please unmute yourself. Oh, there she is. Okay.
Rombach.
I didn't see that. I didn't see the eye.
Ronnie.
My eyes were playing tricks on me. Hi, how are you?
Feels
Lisa?
like you.
Good.
Yeah,
Hello,
did she?
Gary.
How bad did she botch it?
Bromfield. She's
Oh, she got
spot
it.
on. That's
Thank
very
you.
good. It's my first time on, so thank you. Liz Evans told me to check you out, and here
Oh,
I
good.
am.
Oh, well, I'm so glad you're here. And Liz is our great friend. We love. Let me add another love her. And so
Fantastic.
she's an amazing human, huh?
Definitely an amazing human being.
Yeah. We're lucky. We're very lucky to know her and be with her. And so when I look at you, what do I see with you? You got angels, and I'm just bringing them in close to you. Okay. And
Yes.
so there we go. Are you aware of your angels?
I am an energy healer and a psychic practicing for many years. But Gary, I have a bigger play on this planet. I know it's bigger than just the individual work I'm doing with the clients.
Well, I always think I do too, right? And I always think I must be a big deal. I have a big ego, big hair, big, whatever. Why not? Why can't I be, the biggest thing in the world? And then, I find myself at the biggest parties in the world, and sometimes with the most famous people in the world, and sometimes with the richest people in the world. Did I say in the world enough? And then I do these miracle things that I never seen anybody else do in the world. And, and so I'm going, okay, no, that's my ego. No, it's not my ego. Damn it. I really did it. You see? And but here's what I think. I think that the thing is the work that we do, that is the magic work with the clients, with the one-on-one people. When I do a private reading with someone, I'm in love with that person. I am so in love with whoever it is, even if they're nasty in the beginning. I thought I'm always laughing when I get a nasty one, because I thought I'm going to melt the nasty right off your ass. You're not going to be nasty in a minute. I'm going to straighten you up, and you're going to like me and love me. And so, and I do, and I do, and I see you do. And so realize the magic that you do is with each client, each individual person. Every time I talk to somebody on Tapping In, every time I do a radio show somewhere, or a live show, or a Vegas show, or something, or workshops or spiritual retreats, I love doing spiritual retreats, because I got people for a few days. And so I got one May 4th. You should come. And so, but it's like, that's the real magic in what we do. And I think it really is the centerpiece, and always will be. And no matter how popular, famous things, this successful, whatever happens, that is the magic. And so it took me a few years to realize that, and to realize really that is the magic. And so everything else is just what you do to let more people know how to heal themselves. And so, but if you don't know how to fix them or heal them or straighten them up, then they're not going to be able to figure it out through you. So I think the magic is in what you do. And I with the group of angels that I see around you, I hadn't met you before, but I look around you and I see this group of angels, and you wouldn't have what I see around you if you weren't the real deal. And so that's what I see. And so that's, and that's what you do. And so, but I see some things coming to you. I see some television things coming. I don't know if you're working anything in TV, but I see it's either movie or TV, but I see some things with film. I see your face in cameras, and I see you nailing it. So it feels really good. You have beautiful ideas with books and scripts. I don't know if you write scripts, but you should. And so, do you do that?
Right now, I have tremendous presence. Spirit guided me in 2020 during the pandemic to get on social media and do inspirational videos. And I wasn't even.
Okay, that's what I see. I see cameras, right?
Yeah.
Good. What's your website? How do we find you?
www.lisabromfield.com.
Oh, good. I love it. Okay. Well, we'll check you out because I feel like you have something to say. My feet got real hot right then. And so I love that. But what I see is ask for a golden microphone. Ask for the spiritual gift of a golden microphone.
Golden microphone. Okay.
Yeah. Do it now. Say it out loud. God, give me a golden microphone, please.
Creator, please gift me with a golden microphone. That would make my heart sing.
Okay. And you got one bigger than you. You got a gigantic golden microphone. Your head got dizzy. You feel that?
Yeah.
Your head got real dizzy. You see that? Okay. The reason your head got dizzy is because you had one dimension where you had a little tiny bit of doubt.
Okay.
Okay. And
Yes.
so just say, I have no doubt. I have no doubt.
I have zero doubts.
There we go. That's true. See? And now your feet got really hot. But
They
see,
did.
you have people around you that sometimes will push doubt on you because
Yes.
you have kind of big ideas and things and whatever. And, and that's just sort of normal for people around you. A lot of times I'd tell Dean, here's what I'm going to do. And he'd be like, you are out of your mind. And then I do it. And he'd go, okay, maybe not. And then I'd say it. I'd do something again. I'm going to do this. He's like, you've gone crazy. No, you see. And so finally you'll see it's like you'll just keep on going and no one much has doubt anymore and you don't have any either. So have no doubt and you're going to push through everything in the world. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. I see you got about a half a book wrote, right?
I procrastinate. I've got some of my book written. Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, here's what I see. Here's what you need to do. Just do it.
Okay.
Just do it. Okay. Because I see you got a really good book in you and you got about half of it wrote. You think you only got about 35% of it wrote, but you got more than half wrote.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't have to write a novel. You just write a book that tells everybody how to fix what you know how to fix.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? But I see finish that book. That's an important book. Okay.
Okay.
That's my message. All right.
There you go.
Tell Liz I love her. She knows that already, but tell her again.
I will. Thank you so much, Gary.
Hey, thank you. My pleasure.
Thank you, Miss Lisa.
Thank
Good
you,
luck.
Lisa.
We'll support.
Yep, we'll go check out your website.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the real deal. I could tell.
Yay.
Very nice.
Awesome. Put your info in the chat. No.
Yep.
Yeah,
Put
do
your website
it.
in the chat.
Yay.
Yeah, do it. This is perfect. Who are we talking to, girl?
Thank you, Gary. Can we get the ladies of Miss Rana and Nadine on, please? They've been waiting since last week, too. Thank you, ladies, for being so patient.
Oh,
We
are they
miss you
cooking?
guys.
Looks like
What
they're
are you-
cooking.
Oh, look at you
What are
guys.
you? What are you cooking? What are you guys cooking? You look like a little cooking show. This is like this is like sexy cooking show here.
You know it. How are you, Mr. Gary? How are you?
I'm good. I'm very good. What are you fixing? Tell us.
We're making potatoes and we're having like a very light vegan dinner. Even though I'm not vegan anymore. I don't know if everybody knows, but my mom's still vegan. So I decided I wanted to eat vegan tonight. So mushroom, potatoes, zucchini, and
Nice.
salad, just very light because we just get in moods where we just don't really want to eat like big meals. And then there's days where I want like a juicy steak. So I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, there we go.
Theodore likes it. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Is Theodore vegan too?
No. He's a meat eater.
He's like, no, give me a ham, turkey, hamburger, steak, whatever. He's ready. All right.
On his birthday, and you should see how quiet he was and happy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm the same way. I'm him. Yeah, I do the same thing. So what's y'all's question? What's going on with you? Oh, wait, I got to clear you off. You got something on you. Okay. You've got one of these wormy things biting the back of your shoulder and neck. Yeah.
I thought I just had like stomach issues, but I guess there's more.
No, let me get rid of this thing. There we go.
Thank
There.
you.
How do you feel now?
A lot better. Yeah.
See, light, nice. Yeah. Yeah. Now you won't be grumpy.
Yeah, I felt really grumpy today. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, right. There we go. Now you look better. Look better. This thing was biting your physical body and making you tired and causing an issue. It felt weird back in your neck and your back. Now it feels good. There we are. Good. And so what's your question?
So, you sent us the red crystals, and there's a two-part question to this actually. The first part is we weren't sure whose crystal was whose, so we kind of I went on a feeling my mom will bring hers. But I want to tell you the second question is mine went missing and I haven't been able to find it. Like last time I had it in my pocket and it disappeared. Do you know where it is?
It's in a drawer somewhere.
A drawer? Okay.
A drawer. Yeah, it's in a little drawer. It looks like a box, but it's a drawer. And so, yeah, there we go.
Is that my?
Yeah.
Okay,
That
so
feels,
I was right. Okay, so in a little box.
yeah, that
okay.
feels good.
Do you
Yeah.
know if it's like upstairs or downstairs? Like I literally don't remember where
Up.
maybe
Up.
Up. Okay.
Yeah, look up there. You'll find it's in a drawer. It looks like a box, but I realize it's a drawer. Yeah.
Okay, I'll look. 'Cause yeah, I've been trying to find it for the past 3 days and I don't remember what happened to it.
You still have it. You still have
Okay.
it. Like
I thought some entity stole it or something. I was like, what happened?
It's like, it's kind of weird because, you get crystals that you really, really like and love. Let me grab this. Give me this little green crystal laying for you on the table. Like sometimes you'll just see them and you feel this attraction. And so, because every crystal does a different thing. Tomorrow we'll be selling crystals after the master class. And so I got this crystal the other day and I cleaned it and I got there we go.
Oh, it is beautiful. It's beautiful.
Isn't that a really different one? And I got this from a very a special buddy of mine. And so look at that thing. Isn't that cool?
It's beautiful.
Yeah. And it does a crazy healing thing. And so there we are. And so I'm healing all you guys with this thing. And
so are you saying we probably need to invest in one?
That's
well, I don't know where to find them. Maybe Peter can probably help me out because he can figure out what things are. I don't know if you know what that is, Peter, but that's kind of a cool thing. So there we go.
We'll need one if you find it.
Yeah, if you find it.
Yeah. Well, anything. Well, I'm kind of off on a green tangent of healing, and so green crystals, that one really works because it's been around me a lot and been through a lot of stuff. But there's any green crystal this was so heavy. And so this is a gigantic one. And so this one really does work. See, that makes you guys dizzy. It opened up all kinds of dimensions as I play with this. Crystals really do work. They're real crazy. It's really crazy what they do. And so, yeah, but you'll find your crystal. That's what I see. What else? Do you have something else? You had something else. What was it?
I think that's it. Yeah.
I would like to clear my son, my youngest son,
Rames.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's a mess. Good Lord. There we go. Now he was actually out of his body. And so he was doing this crazy thing. Sometimes people will flip in and out of their body. So if you take a pen and you do this where you can't see it, that's what I see when I look at him. His energy is flipping in and out of his body. See how weird that looks? Strange, right? Instead of him being here, he's here. And so now I'm going to fix him there. Now he's here. Notice how you feel warm in your body. So you feel warm all over. See, I fixed him. And so he was just flipping in and out of his body. He gets real emotional. He gets real upset and he gets his feelings hurt real easy. And somebody hurt his feelings. So like I've had about 3 people, he hurt his feelings at one time. And it was a little more than he could take. Does that make some sense?
Yeah.
It does. We need him to toughen up a little bit because
he'll get upset over something where nothing happened. Like, him and I, we have a lot of, he gets upset with me. I don't know what I did,
Small stuff.
Yeah.
Not worse.
Yeah. Well, there you are. Well, I got him. Here we go. He's this now. So he'll be fine. He's not this.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. All right. I love you guys. Take care of yourself.
Okay,
Come see me. Come to the retreat. Come to the retreat.
Hopefully.
Good.
Hopefully. We'll see you virtually for sure.
All right. Okay. That sounds good. Anyway, it's not the same. It's not the same as
you.
live. Anyway, who we talking to?
Thank you, Gary. I want to get a birthday girl on, Teresa Heaven. It's going to be her birthday next week. Happy birthday, Teresa.
I don't see her, Michelle.
Right here.
You got her?
Yep, right here.
Okay, cool.
I'll go to spotlight her.
Oh.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi, thank you.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Gary.
Hey, girl. What's up? How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I had a
You're
problem.
still, you know, it's really crazy. You're still beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so
How'd
sweet.
you do that? How'd you do that? You know, wouldn't
I
it be
think my
cool to
mom
wake?
did.
Oh, it's cool to just wake up beautiful. You know, I've seen Michelle in the morning. She's beautiful in the mornings. You know,
Scary.
no,
Well, I don't know. She's beautiful.
no, she's beautiful. No, but I've seen. I said,
No,
Dean,
thank
you're
you.
really. I told Dean how lucky he is. You know, like I was staying at their house when I was sick. They took care of me, and so you know, I was like, you know, Michelle's beautiful even in the mornings. You know,
Oh,
and
That's
Dean
it.
was.
I'm blessed.
He's
I'm all
blessed.
shy.
I
Thank you.
am.
Yeah. So all you beautiful people, thank you for joining me here on Tapping In. And so, so what was your question? I got taken away.
My mom, Rose, she hurt her knee a couple months ago, which it's getting a little better, but she says it still hurts her left knee. So she's been sitting a lot. But since she's been sitting a lot and trying to keep it elevated, she's developed this cough. And I wanted to see if you saw what that was or could heal her.
Has she gained any weight or lost any weight?
Well, recently she's lost a little, but she could probably lose a little more.
Okay, here's what I see. She's got a hiatal hernia. Okay. She's got this little hiatal hernia at the bottom of her food tube. You have a little sphincter muscle that when you swallow your food, it opens up and the food goes into your stomach and then it slams shut. Hers don't shut. Okay.
Yeah.
And so from her sitting, ever how she's sitting is making this hiatal hernia kind of pooch out and giving her reflux. And that's what's causing all this. Okay.
She takes Nexium for her reflux.
There we go. Okay. But see, that's what's going on. So she has to sit more elevated, or she could lose a few pounds. And so couldn't we all, and if she does that, that's going to really help her out. Okay.
Okay,
And so that's what's going on. But I'm clearing her off and getting rid of a bunch of little dark energies. Now I want you're going to be able to spiritually see this. You got to where you can see recently. Do you know that?
I've been trying, yes, I try.
Yeah, but I see you actually, I can tell when people just recently got to where they could spiritually see. Look where I'm looking, okay? Don't and look in your imagination at the same time, but look where I'm looking. Look at your mom's knee, and you'll see a bunch of little snakes biting her knee. See those little boogers?
Yes.
See them? Okay, you can see them. See? Take your sword. You already got the sword. Take your sword and clear those snakes. Go there. They are. They all blew up at one time. See? As soon as you try it, as soon as you barely thought of it. How hot did your feet get? You felt your legs and your feet get warm?
Yeah, and my face too. Really
Okay.
warm.
Yeah, I can see your face change colors. And so and the neck got real red. And so there we are. Okay. So you just cleared the dark energy from your mother's knee that was making her sick.
Oh, great. Oh,
There you are. Okay.
thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank
you keep doing that. That's really good. You can see. Feel how hot you're getting. Your neck is so red.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, can I do that with my knee too? Because I don't know what I did with my knee.
Do it. Do it with your knee now. Do it. There you are. You did it. It's really simple. As soon as you thought it, not necessarily, it wasn't like you're doing this. When you first went to this, you cleared your knee. In other words, like as soon as you barely think it, see, you guys got to realize sometimes when you key in a gift, the gift does it really fast. And so as soon as you did that, it cleared your knee.
Oh, great.
So, yeah. And so it works like that. And I got to tell you guys something about manifesting. I'm afraid I'm going to forget it. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to jump topics and I want to tell you something about manifesting. Think of something you want to happen. Anything you want, anything you're looking for. What do you want? What do you want? Money, love. What?
I want a new house.
Okay. I want you to tell God you want a new house.
God, I would like a new house, please.
Now I want you to want that new house 27 times more than what you're wanting it now.
Oh God, I want a new house.
You're up to 13 and a half. Okay. Want it 27 times more than you want it right now.
Want it, please, God, please.
Okay. Now then, feel how hot you got?
Mhm.
Okay. You were not wanting it bad enough. This is why your manifestations are not working right now. Right now, when you guys are manifesting things, you have to want it more than you used to want it when things would work. You got to want it. You got to really, really want it. And so now you wanted it enough. How hot are you?
I'm burning. Yes.
I'm sneezing. So what happens is you open. No, the reason I sneeze is if a bunch of new dimensions open. So now you got in a bunch of new stuff's coming down. There. Oh, I'm going to keep on. There every time. And I don't ever sneeze. But when I sneeze, you're clear. These dimensions hadn't cleared for you before, and they're clearing. And now notice your sinuses opened.
Yeah.
You made me sneeze. Okay, and so now you're all these dimensions opened in your head, and now then you'll get. Excuse me. You'll get you can't fake a sneeze, right? Anyway, you're gonna get actually 2 new houses. I don't know what that means.
Oh,
Why do you want 2? Why is that?
one for me and one for my sister.
Oh.
One for us, one for, yes, 2 houses for 2 families.
Oh, and you're wanting that. That's what you want to have happen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You just manifested that.
Yeah.
Now your feet are on fire. Your feet
know
are
about when it would happen?
what?
You know about when it would happen?
When it's supposed to.
Okay.
Yeah, but really, I heard real soon.
Okay, great.
I heard real soon. Feel how your feet are on fire?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Now you manifested it. That's the trick to manifest. You know, the other day it was really weird because I was wanting something to happen. I can't remember. And Niels, I was talking to Niels on the phone. Niels says, I really want that to happen too. And all of a sudden I really caught on fire and I went, Niels, what did you do? He goes, no, I mean, I really want whatever. I can't even remember what we were manifesting. But he wanted it more than I did. Right. And I realized that I was manifesting lousy because I can manifest really well. And I thought, well, I should be able to make that happen. Then I realized I wasn't wanting it enough. And so the trick to manifesting, guys, do remember this. If you don't catch anything else from the show tonight, you want to just, when you manifest, really want it to happen, and you're going to make me sneeze. You're going to have all these dimensions open up that were really fogged up. And so now then you'll see. Good luck. Let us know when you get the house. Okay.
Great. Thank you so much, Gary.
How's this? Love you back, honey. Good luck. That was fun.
Yay. And we're going to see you for your birthday next week. Gary, you want to come? You're invited.
Yes, it's your birthday next week.
Whoever wants to come, let me know.
Whose birthday?
It's
Teresa Heathen.
Oh.
She just, her birthday's next week.
God, you know everything about birthdays. Today's Henry's birthday.
Henry's and Travis's birthday today.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. I told everybody happy birthday. I texted Henry happy birthday.
Yay.
So
happy birthday.
Yeah. That's good. You know, birthdays, everybody should really celebrate when they have birthdays. Michelle really taught me that, you know, because she really is like, you're so amazing with birthdays. I mean, you know, you do so many birthdays. I mean, every day is a birthday for you.
It is. It was just Haley Rogers' birthday just the other day. And then it was Terry Mahoney's birthday just last week. So all these birthdays.
And then
my
the big
sister's
giant
birthday next week.
And then the big giant party, Brian's birthday that I wasn't invited.
Brian's birthday, yeah. Yeah, it was just Brian's birthday.
The other day I'm laying in bed and I hear texting on the phone, and it's like 1:30 in the morning. I'm like, what are you doing? She goes, it was somebody's birthday. I can't remember if it's Henry's or somebody. She goes, I'm buying birthday gifts for people. I'm like, okay,
I'm always like, whose birthday's next? Whose birthday's next?
She was on Amazon placing orders.
It's so exciting.
But you really buy great gifts. You always get me the coolest thing. Yeah, you get me things I like, you know, and so I fall into the hard to buy for category. I think I do, but
I feel like you're easy. for me.
Really? You just get the perfect stuff. It's really crazy. I love all your stuff. So
Thank
anyway,
you, Gary.
yeah.
You
So
deserve it.
who are we talking to?
Oh, sorry. Thank you. It was who? Oh, sorry. What
Yeah,
was it
who's
again?
that show?
It was Peter Lopez. Peter Lopez.
Oh, good.
He's been waiting for a long time. I'm so sorry, Peter. I always seem to. I didn't forget about you, though. We
Hello.
love you.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. Thank you.
We'll
Thank
see you at the retreat.
For sure.
Okay.
Hey, buddy. Hey,
Hey.
what's going on? What's your question? What's happening with you?
Just see if I'm clear or not, because I know
Oh,
I've been
good.
beat up pretty much at work, and that was interesting. I think a lot of it cleared.
I think so. I looked at it earlier, and actually earlier, even today, I looked at it. I come to visit you today, but you weren't home. I was at your house today in North.
Okay.
I was at your house in North Carolina, and so
all right.
yeah, I went to visit you, and so but I was over there and I was meditating and bringing in light and stuff, and so I'm just clearing all this off. Let me just look. There we go. Little dent. There we are. There we are. There we are. There we are. God gave you a big golden higher self. This is pretty cool. And now it just slipped into your body. And so there we
feels
go.
good.
That feels really good. And so God told me to tell you that's what you need. And it's really kind of weird because JV said he's one of mine. And so I see JV hanging out with God, which is cool. That's my friend who passed away a month ago. And so, but I see him and he said, he's one of mine. And he was like being cool and jiving like he does. And so, but I see all kinds of, lots of crowns. So anyway, this was really good. So now your head,
that feels nice and warm.
It's crazy in
crowns,
your head. Yeah. And so there we go. And so God wants everybody to be really gifted like now. So this is a time where he's loading us up because we are truly the light workers. And so I spent a lot of time hanging out and talking to God in the last little while as this whole planet is changing so much every day. I can barely keep up. And God says, just let them know that they're very good light workers. And so all you guys, you can't hang out this long and not really get it. And so you guys, as you get spiritual gifts all the time, really you're becoming amazing. And some of you are freaky amazing already. And some of you were born freaky amazing. And you're tapping back into the gifts you came in with, and you're getting all these new gifts. So realize that to be a light worker is a very special thing in God's eyes. And it made me really understand it when my friend JV died, because I saw how God treated him. And so I was like, wow, this is freaky, amazing, and impressive. And I don't know what the word would be, but it's something bigger than that word, and so God sees light workers as special beings right now, because we have to, it's like our responsibility to clear the planet, clear ourselves, and clear all the idiots we have in our lives, and clear our idiot self as well. And so, but it's really important to be forgiving and be one with each other. And you certainly do that, Peter. And so, but it's an important time to be a light worker. And so a lot of times when I'm talking to people that I've known like you for years, and I see all these gifts coming in such a magnitude, it's like, it makes me go, okay, I get it. And so, thank you. Thank you. And so, but you look good now. You look really good.
Thank you.
Your lower back is really warm. I don't know if you.
Yeah, it is. It is at the small of my back. Because
Okay.
sometimes my sciatica will act up a little bit.
Oh, okay. Because I just see it catching on fire.
Yeah, I did have a quick question about my feet and my knees, but what I wanted to say is, so I met you through JV through the doghouse on the radio, and I remember meeting him back in 2004, 2006 when you were in Ojai. So that's why you say he's mine, right? And when you were talking about him earlier, he kind of showed up to me a little bit, and
you can see him, right? Yeah, I've never been able to see. I can see dead people like I can see. Okay, here's a bottle of water, right? And so, I can see dead people really easy, and I've been lucky because I am that person that can see them that easy. I've never seen anybody as clear as I see him, and so because he's coming through in this new heaven dimension. I mean, it's really funny. And so, but you said you saw him. Well, you
I
really
was
did.
more of the hearing him, but yes, I
Okay.
see him a little bit. Mhm.
Uh-huh. Well, when I see you, I see what you saw, and you saw a glimpse, and you were like,
Mhm.
there he is. And but he comes through very, very clear. And so
Awesome.
it's pretty wild. And so it lets me know how much light workers are really, truly appreciated by heaven. And so we all are, and all you guys are. And thank you for being a light worker. That's who you are. And so
Yes.
learn how to use your gifts. Learn how tomorrow we're doing the master class, which I can't be more excited to do one than tomorrow's. I'm so excited to do it because I have all these new gifts. And in a master class, for you guys that have never been to a master class, go to GarySpivey.com and make sure you sign up for it. Because the master class I'm teaching is it's a little different than here on Tapping In. I'm answering your questions, trying to help you out, explain to you what's happening in the world, getting you spiritual gifts. But a master class, I'm really breaking it down for you. And I'm explaining here's what you got to do if you want to be okay these days. And so tomorrow's masterclass will be a very, very important one for you guys to attend. So go to GarySpivey.com and sign up if you're not. And so anyway, there we go.
So just really quick here. Excuse me. Lately, when I've been doing my walking, because I'll do about 11-mile hikes.
Oh yeah, me too.
Early in the morning, right when it starts to light up a little bit. But what issues am I having with my right knee and my right foot toes? What's going on with that?
I saw just a dark energy kind of fly off right there. And I feel it getting hot. So there we go.
Okay. So it's just nothing really to worry about. It's more just darkness getting in the way there.
That's what I think. I think that's all it is. There we go.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Love you.
So lots of love to you, and Michelle, and Dean, and thank you for allowing me to be on.
We appreciate you.
Thanks,
Thank
buddy.
you for being patient.
And I guess we're going to see you in a few weeks.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Yep.
See you at the retreat.
That's for sure. God willing.
Wait.
Yep.
Thanks.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you. Okay. Next.
All right.
Natalie Squire. Hi, Miss Natalie.
Natalie, please unmute yourself.
Hey.
How you guys?
Good.
Hey, how are you?
So
Hey,
good
girl.
to see you.
Hey, good to see you.
Gary, you just chatted with my oldest, Nicholas, this week.
Oh, how's he doing?
Well, we had a nice chat afterwards, and he was like, I felt it, Mom. I felt that peace. I felt better. Like he had this heart and this pain in his arm, and he was struggling with anxiety. And I said to him, I'm so glad that you felt that feeling, because that is the most magical thing when you meet Gary, is that you will feel that warmth, and it's incredible. But the coolest thing about Gary is that if you meditate, you can do it. And so I was like, just realize that you can do this for yourself. You got to take care of it. It's not a one fix. You got to constantly, bring in the light. So thank you. That was awesome.
Oh, good. I feel, with reading him, just a bit about him, he's amazing. He was amazing. I remember, and I'm so guilty of sometimes when I'm reading people, and a lot of times people have a lot of problems, and I take extra time and things, but I took a lot of time to make him understand that he has a tremendous amount of talent and a tremendous amount of abilities.
Thank you.
And I could tell he got it. I'm sure. I started to say, I think he got it, but no, he got it.
Yeah.
And so, couldn't be.
Thank you. I so appreciate you kind of putting him back on that golden path and making him feel like just keep going. So thank you for that. I'm so excited. I wanted to ask you about my youngest. You talked to my oldest, Nick, and put him on the right space. You talked to Alex, my middle kid, a few years back, and he loves you and he's doing great. So I don't have any issue. Liam is my youngest. He is 19, and the first time I met you, I asked you about him, and you said to me, it's always going to be hard with him. And I kind of hated you for it, because I was like, no, it's got to get better.
Say something else. Say something else, right?
Oh my God, seriously. And he has.
Well, that's I always tell people the truth in private readings, and sometimes they really do not like what I say, because I just tell you the truth, because I couldn't do you any good if I don't tell you the truth. Here's what you have to expect.
Yeah.
And so maybe I forewarned you.
Yeah, and I believe we all can change. And I feel like I want to believe for my son that he can change, but he had this freak out last night where he just like verbal diarrhea all of what he thinks is wrong with him. And the crazy part is I think he is right on the money. Like, he's so smart and self-aware. And then I look at him and I'm like, number one, I'm not a therapist. Number two, you know what you need to fix, do it. And then he goes, well, I'm an asshole, I'm lazy, I'm never gonna, and then he goes down this spiral. So anyway, what do you see with him?
He has 16 hell dimensions on him. Okay. Hell dimensions are upside down pyramids. Okay. And there's 7 dimensions deep. If you go to the illustrations of Dante's Inferno, these were done in the 1820s, I believe. But you can find them. You just Google them and you'll see all these dimensions and all these demons attacking and mutilating his higher selves. Okay. So he has 16 out of a possible 64. So it could be worse. But I just cleared, there's 3, 4, 5, 6. As I clear them all, notice how warm you're getting. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now you can breathe, feel the difference. There we go. And there we are. Now I cleared all of those hell dimensions and you got real dizzy.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
you
so
feel how
much.
you feel different and dizzy. See? And so
I feel amazing. I feel my
good.
hands are sweaty.
Yeah. Well, he feels really the same. So he's really on fire. He's almost like, I don't want to say he has attention deficit because I don't believe in attention deficit, but he's like, the old joke, squirrel, like if it's a shiny thing, he'll take off after the shiny thing.
Yes.
Yes,
and so he actually he gives me his money because he's like, Mom, I don't trust myself with my money. If I have any money, I will spend it on some dumb shit, and then I'll be out of money. And so he's so self-aware, but it's like,
he knows, but that's okay. No, he's gonna do okay. How old is he?
He's 19.
Okay, he'll make you the most proud.
Really?
Yeah. At the end of the day. He'll make you the most proud. He's really an amazing kid. And so he's going to make you very proud of him. Because he's self-aware because he's not a liar.
No.
Not at all. He will never lie.
No, he can be brutal with truth, actually.
Good. That's good. Because when they're truthful, the truth will set you free. That old saying is very true. And when he's in truth, it's very easy for him to be in oneness, and he will be the luckiest pain in the butt kid in the world.
What can I do to be a better mom and to guide him better for him?
Okay, stay with me. Okay. Yeah. Ready? Nothing. Yeah. Nothing. All you got to do is love him.
Yeah, that's generally what I think, but sometimes
you're right. No, that's your job. Just love him like you do. You love him. I cleared all those demons off of him, 16 hell dimensions, turned him around in his body. There we go. Lit his brain up, lit his heart up. There we go. And got him a new spirit. I can do it pretty fast. And so he had so much work that needed to be done. I just did it fast. And so there we go. Now look how light you feel. See?
I feel amazing. Thank you so much.
He does too. He does too, and he'll be fine. But he'll do well. He'll do very well in life. He'll make a ton of money later, and he'll always take care. And he'll always take care of you. You'll be an old lady running around spending his money.
You promise?
Yeah.
I just want him to be at peace. I want him to be at peace. He will.
He's not a liar, so he will be. He's just working his way to his center of whoever he's going to be when he grows up. And so
can I ask you something from me?
Yep.
I've been seeing this guy for 2 years, haven't heard from him in a whole week, and some things are not doing good. And I just feel like there's something that he's hiding, and I don't know. I'm kind of
he's going through financial problems.
Okay.
And he feels embarrassed and don't want to tell anyone what's going on. And so that's what he's just having a little hard time right now.
Yeah.
He'll be back next week. Okay. And so just love him. That's all you got to do. It seems like your job is just to love, right?
I do that. I love all the time. I do. I really do. You taught me so well. Well,
Yeah.
thank
Well,
you. Thank you.
You know what I realized? This is interesting. Here's Michelle's dog's. This is Michelle's dog's dad. This is Gus, right?
Yes,
And
that's Gus.
So cute.
And here's Bella.
Yeah.
Bella, look at your daddy. Look at your daddy.
And I realized that Gus's job is just to love.
Mhm.
Because you can put Gus anywhere. He don't care. Like you can put Gus like this and he's good. He's fine. He's okay.
He's got the same temperament.
Yeah.
Same thing.
He don't care. He don't care where he is or what he's doing.
chill.
You can turn Gus upside down. You can turn him right side up. He could care less because it's his job just to love. So I think your job is to just be like Gus. That's it.
I can do that.
And so can you imagine? I would love to have this job right here, Gus's job. You see? And so that's it. He don't care what you do. In other words, he's just all about just love. That's it. And so he's a love bug, and that's it. And so same thing.
Cute.
Look, isn't that crazy? Look. and so he's just chill. He's just chill. He's like, man, I'm good. What do you need?
Hi.
He looks high, right? Yeah. He acts high. Yeah. He's like that.
Super cute. Super cute.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Gary.
Yeah. So your job is to just love, So think of Gus, and that's all you got to do.
All right. Be
Here.
more like Gus. Got it.
Gus is like, hey, he does look stoned. I think my dog is stoned.
He does.
Are you
He looks so
stoned?
cute.
What is up with you? Oh, he's like, hey man, what's up?
How old is he?
4.
Yeah, that's it. 4.
4?
Yeah, he's just chill. He's like, what is it? What's that bear? No, it's a little. What is it? The little panda
Yogi bear?
No, panda. The ones that eat eucalyptus leaves and they're
pandas.
The koala.
Oh, the koalas. Yeah,
koalas,
that's it. The koalas.
Yeah, and they're like oh, they act like him, right? And he smiles. See him smiling. See if I hold him for a little while, he'll start to smile. There we go. You're doing good, Gus.
He was meant to be yours.
Yeah, you excited, Gus? Yeah, not so much. Anyways, there we go. There we are. Anyway, but he brings in a lot of light, and so it's important to have a lot of love, and so that's important, and so that's your job. You're doing good.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Love you.
Love you back.
Thank you, Natalie.
Great kids.
Amazing.
That's funny. Gus does look stoned, right?
He does.
Yeah.
Where my dog
He's so
is not
cool.
high. My dog is not high. I think he's high on life. Yeah, he's like that. Who are we talking to?
He was meant to be yours. Oh, thank you, Gary. Can we go to Kathy A, please? Miss Kathy. Thank you for being so patient.
All right,
Hi.
Kathy, unmute yourself.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm trying to go outside. It's kind of loud in this house. Okay. We recently.
You're leaving home. You're leaving home to talk to us. You're like, I have to go outside. Okay. Oh, there we are.
Yes, it's loud. Hi.
Hi.
We recently had a friend that passed away. His name is Tim.
Yep.
I was just wondering if he made it to the other side or.
I don't know. I think I see him in a car. Where was he when he died?
He's in a car.
He was in a car?
In a hospital?
Oh, he's in a hospital.
Yeah.
What happened to him?
He had a pancreatitis, bone cancer. He had what else? He was a mess. His body was just falling apart.
I see him in a car. Did he have a car he liked? What's the car thing, or what am I reading?
Possibly. I don't know.
He what?
He has a truck.
Was he? Did they take him to the hospital in an ambulance car? Did they take him? Do you know?
I don't know. No.
Okay. I think he's. Where? Call his name again.
Tim.
Ah, no, I got him. Okay. He had a cool car. He had a cool car when he was a teenager. Is what I see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was afraid he was earthbound, but no, he's in heaven. He's got a cool car. I think it's a GTO, but I'm not sure. It's either a Le Mans or a GTO or like a Chevelle looking car, right? One of those. And so, but he's good. He said he's got his car. He's got it. He called it his baby. You know, he's doing really good. He says he loves you. He says yeah, he's fun, right? He was really, really fun. You know,
yes.
He's playing. I think he's playing cards and a board game at the same time. He's playing games, and so I think when he was a kid, he loved to play games, and so. But I see him doing that, and so he's having fun. He's just in heaven, having a good time. So he says thank you. He says thank you for asking about him. He said it was time for him to go, and he said he had a great time. And I smell food cooking. So I don't know if you ever cooked for him or if he ate with you guys, but I just see.
Yes, he liked to cook.
Oh, he cooked. He cooked. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
And so because I see him like wanting, he says he'll fix you dinner when you come to heaven. All right.
Oh.
He said, is it? And then he made a joke. He said, it's a date. It's a date. You know, he said, don't worry, no time soon. He's laughing. Yeah. He was a hoot, right? He was very fun guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He's all good. He loves you.
Thank you, Gary.
Yeah. Big kiss from him. That's good. I thought he was earthbound because he wouldn't get out of this car. I thought, oh my God, where are you at in the car? But it was actually, he had a really cool car when he was a teenager. And when you get to heaven, they'll ask you sometimes, what do you want? And if you ask, you go, well, God, I'd love to have that old GTO I had when I was a kid, whatever. Then they give it to you. And so you get it, like whatever you want. When you get to heaven, they give it to you. And so it's like that. Who are we talking to?
Awesome. Thank you so much, Gary. Can we go to Carla Kupris, please? Miss Carla Kupris, thanks for being so patient.
Carla, okay, there she is. All right, Carla, unmute yourself, please.
Hi, guys. How are you doing?
Hi,
good, honey.
Doing?
Really good. What's your question, honey?
My question is, I have this my doggy Snowflake. I got this. Let's see. I have Snowflake. I want to get her here. Come here, baby girl.
I love it. It's dog night.
Yeah, I have 5 Chihuahuas in that, but this is Snowflake. I got a long story about her another time. I'm calling because I want to know if she's going to be 14 in June, and she's been having a little bit of a hard time. She had a little bit of labor breathing, and then her legs were getting weak, and I don't know if it was a tummy ache, and she did throw up and that and do doggy stuff.
I see that was only temporary.
Okay.
She ate something weird. And I'm just clearing her off. She's doing good. I'm pulling a little dark energy out of her. And now I'm just lighting her up. She's getting sleepy. See, a lot of times they'll get sleepy when I work on them. And so I have a dog that is, I don't know where Boopers is. She's around here somewhere. But she's like in doggy years, I think she's 700 years old. And so, but she has the same problem that your dog has. She has a little respiratory thing, and they do sometimes when they get older. But all I do is just, you want to ask God to bring her a brand new spirit. Okay, so just say, God, bring my Snowflake a brand new spirit, please.
God, please bring my Snowflake a brand new spirit, please.
Okay, and yeah, there you go. And now I saw a brand new spirit just roll into her. Actually, five of them. So I saw five higher selves roll into her, and so there you go. Notice how warm your feet are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you notice, she's got warm. Feel how hot she is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, that's her life force. See, sometimes you have to have several higher selves in you. Those are your spirits, you see? And so she got five new higher selves inside of her. And I see her eyes looking much brighter right now when I look at her, when I see her face. And there we are. And so notice, and now you feel super, super warm, and she feels super, super warm. That's how you heal your pooch. That's also how you heal yourself. That's also how you heal other people. You ask God to bring them a brand new spirit or as many higher selves as they need to be okay. And so we have multiple higher selves. We have sometimes hundreds or thousands, depending on how many spiritual gifts you have. And so many times, it's the job. I really do think it's the job of dogs and cats and animals and certainly us too. But sometimes human beings are stupid. And so it's hard for them to realize it's their job to just love. Sometimes that's your job. And so, but animals seem to know this really well. And so they love through their higher connection with God, with heaven, and they bring that light down to you. And they do that in the form of their higher selves. So now she's got five new higher selves in her, and your hands are pretty warm right now. Feel that?
Mm-hmm.
And your feet are hot. I feel them that your feet got real hot. And so now she's not only healing up herself, but she's healing you as well. So couldn't be better. I love you. Thank you. Thank you.
Can I just ask you a quick? Could you do that with my Comet, my other Chihuahua? He has a hard time.
How old is Comet?
Comet is he was born in 2015.
Okay, there we are. All right, let me look. There.
He's on the floor somewhere. Yeah,
hey, buddy. How are you? Good to see you.
He's Comet, my shining star.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's easy to do. That's easy to do. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Yeah. Now he's got a really cool energy that he projects. He's a thinker. So he sort of assesses things and figures them out. He's a real smart dog. And I see him with rainbow colors all around him now. So he's doing good. So there we go. That's perfect. He's
good. A babe magnet. He landed a doctor when he was a puppy.
There we are. That's good. Well, he's a sweetheart. Look, oh my God. I'm in love with dogs. I don't know. It's just great. Anyway, thank you. That'll help you. That'll help both those guys. That's really, really good. Come to the retreat. I get to see you.
If I can, I will.
All right. Thank you guys. Look forward to seeing you.
Gary.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Carla. It's good to see you.
Yeah, I got high from healing the dogs. Let's heal dogs all night.
That's so awesome.
There you go.
Good job, Gary. Good job.
It just makes me feel good. Wow, that's crazy. Sometimes when you heal a pooch, you feel good. When you heal a child, you really feel good. That's I love working with kids. I love working with the child the other night that had a hard time speaking. That was like beautiful. That was really beautiful. I look back at that call. That was sweet. There we are.
Aww.
Good. Who are we talking to?
Good job, Gary. Okay, let's go to Preston. Preston and Tatiana. Thank you, Preston, for being so patient. I know you waited last week too.
All right, Preston, please unmute yourself.
Hey, Gary, nice to meet you again.
Hey, buddy. What's up? How you doing?
What's up? I'm doing good. I just needed some help. One of my major projects with one of the clients has been dragging for, I would say, 3 weeks. Supposed to close on a very large currency exchange contract. So it's kind of every week they say next Wednesday, Friday. So if they
this one has dumb luck behind it, which I like. I like this. And it has everything, sometimes they line up. And okay. If it's almost like pulling a slot machine and they line up, right? I don't want you're not going to take Michelle's luck, but you just tap into Michelle, be one with her, because she's really lucky with gambling. Okay.
Oh, right. Thank you. Right. Okay, here, Preston, I'm going to help you. No.
Awesome. Yeah. But I saw right then, I saw actually a ball of light go to you. And so there we are. a little golden ball of light. And so there we are. Okay. And now you got pretty warm all over. See?
Yeah.
You really got warm. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just allow it to roll. This one looks like it could just roll right into the finish line. So there we go.
I have few of them. It's real world. It's real world projects actually. Few of them on the line this week. So supposed to be a very important week.
Yeah, it feels good about 2 of them. Okay, so 2 feel good. There we are.
That's
good luck.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah, you got to take Michelle to dinner, though.
Good luck. Keep us posted.
You have to take Michelle to dinner. Me too. And
we'll all go together.
Yep.
Absolutely.
In Paris. In Paris. Yes, there we are. Dinner in Paris. Okay. All right.
Yay.
Good luck, buddy.
Good luck, Preston.
I mean, really good luck.
We're so excited for you. Yay.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
And you meant it. You meant it, which is good.
Yes.
You get excited. You really do.
I do.
You get excited for everybody.
I want everyone to win.
Well, I think, if it's you winning or anyone else winning, I think you really want the other person to win. I mean, you always do that. You have this kind of crazy thing where you really want everybody to win, and so you're so selfless like that, which is really a beautiful trait.
Oh, thanks, Gary.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, Dean, I think she's on our side. I really do.
Yeah, I'm rooting for you guys. I'm the cheerleader on the sidelines, rooting for everyone.
Thank you. We love that. We love that. Who are we talking to? Who are we talking to?
Thank you, Gary. Okay, can we go ahead and get Melissa Nava? Thank you for being patient, Miss Melissa.
Melissa,
Hi.
please unmute yourself.
How are you?
Hey, girl.
I'm good. Thank you. Hi.
Hi. What's your question, honey?
So one of my daughters, she's been complaining about leg pain and all in her legs. So I'm wondering, is that anything?
How old is she?
She's 6.
Yeah. Growing pains.
Growing pains?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
No, it's because I had my older daughter. She's 20 now, but when she was younger, she ended up getting like they call it juvenile dermatomyositis, and it's like a immune thing. So I was just worried that she's gonna get it too.
No, don't give it to her. Yeah,
Okay.
Don't worry. See, when you worry, you go to this low vibration.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, don't stop. Did you learn that? You learned that from your mother? Is your mom worry a lot? Yeah, your mom worries.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, don't worry. See, you got warm then. Now you're warm.
Yeah.
Feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It took a minute. It took me a minute. I had to reach down in that really deep place where you were, and pull you up. And so, honey, don't worry. When you worry about your children, you hex them. Well, you don't want to mojo your babies. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Well, then stop. Okay. Don't worry like your mom worried. And I'm sure your mom's wonderful, but you don't want to worry like that. And so, but I see. I just feel they're fine, but I feel like it's a growing pain. Sometimes kids grow a lot. Is it this one here?
Yes.
Yeah, let me look at her. She's all pretty. She's got this beautiful crown on her head. See, God, she can see angels and stuff. See, the angels giving you now God giving you a crown. Can you see a little crown putting on her head? You see that, right? You see it? Can you see that?
Yeah.
You see that? Yeah. It's kind of freaky for her. Yeah, she's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Because I think she sees things too, like, I don't know.
No, she does. She could see what I was talking. I could tell she could see what's going on with her. And so now, do you feel your hands warm? You feel your hands get really warm? Do you? You feel that? Yeah. So she can. And so, but she's a cutie, but she'll feel a lot better. And I got rid of the dark energy, making that sort of occur. Okay.
Okay.
So hopefully she feels better. Okay.
To her too about maybe like starting to heal herself, because I listen to you and I see what you do, and I was trying to explain to her also when that pain she feels, and
well, all she's got to do is just ask for a lot of light to go into your legs, and so that's it. So she would ask God, just say God. Can you say God? Say God. Okay. Allow light in my legs so my legs don't hurt. Allow light in my legs. So my legs don't hurt. So they don't hurt. Okay, there. Feel how your feet got hot. Feel your feet got real hot right then. See? Yeah. That's crazy, right? Is that freaky? Your feet got that warm. Wow. Yeah. You did a good job. That was a good job. That was a good job of healing yourself. Now do that with me. That's good.
My hands. Yeah.
Yeah, your hands got hot too. Oh
Yeah.
wow. Yeah. Well, see, that's because you're a natural healer. See, you have the ability to heal people. Yeah. See, that's cool. Use your gifts. Use your gifts. Okay. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be good at this. She really is gonna be good at this. I love it. There we are. All right. Thanks.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Melissa.
honey.
Can I have one more? I have one more question.
Hit it quick.
Sorry.
Hit it quick.
Okay. Like I have a friend who passed away. It's about like 10 years, and they never told me exactly why. She was young. She was like 28. They're like my sister. Like,
Who's your sister?
Some sort of a weird some sort of a weird little was she a diabetic?
no, I know. Like, I'm not sure. I know she had like asthma, and maybe she didn't know yet, or
No, did she take any medication by a needle?
not that I know of.
I'm seeing something kind of crazy, but it looks like to me there was some sort of an injection that caused her problem.
I feel like something because, like, I don't know. She was 28, and it was like she was going through stuff, and
She might have been. Well, it could have been. Maybe she accidentally OD'd on something. I'm not sure, but because I see a needle, and that's what it was. It was a needle injection. That's why she died. Yeah, so I was wondering if she was a diabetic and she figured, I don't know, but no, I think it was more serious. So I just see a needle. That's what did it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Well, thank
sorry.
you.
All right.
No, thank
Thanks, honey.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Love
Thank
you,
you, Melissa.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. That's perfect. That's so cool. Isn't it cool? You can see. Do you see how quick that little girl got it? You see that, guys? And so we're watching, we're going, okay, well, how do I do this? How do I do well, you think in simplicity, like you think like with your child spirit, and that's how you get everything in the world that quick, which you finally saw when I got through to her. She actually got it really quick and she could do it, and she was freaked out because she could. Oh wow, my feet not only got hot, my hands got hot. Yeah, that's because you're using your hands to heal. And so really cool to see that. And that's how quick kids get it. So when you think about your children and your children are going through something and having little tantrums and losing it, teach them to meditate and clear themselves. And if they're going through something, teach them to meditate. I see Melissa telling her, do that instead of freaking out at me, and so, but that's all you got to do. And really they're amazing. They have all the spiritual gifts and they're really at their fingertips. And so do you. And so do we. It's like that. Who are we talking to?
Oh, thank you, Gary. Can we go to Carolina Emil? Hi, Carolina, beautiful.
I wanted to talk to her. That's funny. I wanted to talk to her. Hey, girl.
Yay.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great. Well, yeah, I'm good.
Oh, good. What's your question? What's happening?
Thanks, Michelle. I've been feeling really good. 1 minute I'm asleep, the next minute I'm full of energy. And today I walked into a skilled nursing facility, and all of a sudden I'm not sure if something stuck to me or just my energy felt off.
This is important. I want all you guys to learn how to clear what I'm going to show her right now, okay? Because this affects all of you guys. I've noticed that these blobs come in and jump on you and eat you alive. Mm-hmm. And you will get these from other people who have these blobs. And they're, it looks like, if you remember, I know some of you guys will remember, older guys will remember Charlie Brown and the Pigpen energy. Remember Pigpen, the one of the little characters on Charlie Brown that had a stench, and he had this little, he was always like had a little, it looked like little things floating around him, Pigpen. and because he never took baths, and so anyway, so it looks like that is, I call it pig pen energy, but they're little, so it almost looks like a swarm of bees or something. And anyway, that jumped on you when you were in there.
Wow.
And you got that from somebody that was working there that was a control freak, crazy person.
I saw that.
Did you see that? And you tapped into it, right?
I did. And it annoyed me because I thought you're supposed to be helping people.
Right. And if you're an energy worker, a light worker, like I know you're a beautiful light worker. And so what happens is if you're this light person and you see people that have this control freak, crazy, nutty energy, and they're just projecting evil every other second, right?
Yes.
That jumped on you. Okay. Wow. And so if you're a control freak, crazy, evil, and you have crazy thoughts that are sort of evil thoughts, you project this kind of pig pen energy. Okay. And so that's what jumped on you. And see, it makes sense to you because you remember the person, right?
I sure do. And instantly feeling the difference of energy inside of me.
Yeah. And you were like, oh, but then you left with it. And then it got you. Okay. So if that happens, here's what I want you to do. I want you to say, God, please give me the gift.
Please give me the gift.
To get rid of this pig pen energy.
Get rid of this pig pen energy, please.
From this person who was a control freak beating me up and everybody else.
Son who was a control freak beating everybody up, me.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now reach and get this bigger sword above your head. Reach and get it. Don't think. Just do it.
Thank you, God.
Okay. Now you got it. Okay. Now go around your head. Go in your head and through your body. Now you got it. It left. You got it. Simple as that.
Thank you.
Okay. Now then, see how your head feels really light?
Yes.
Okay. Now then, all right. Now I want you to think of the control freak, crazy person, right? Yes. And all the way around this control freak, crazy person that was going nuts on everybody, there's these blobs. Clear them just one at a time. Clear them. 1, 2, 3. Keep on going. No, just clear them one at a time. Go to one on top. Okay, go to one. There you are. Now go all the way around like that. There you are. Now you got it. Now go around all the way around the other side. There we are. Now go through her body and clear her. There we are. And there you go. And there you go. Now, how calm do you feel now?
Great.
See? Now you felt a million times better when you cleared the crazy control freak versus clearing yourself.
Yes.
Interesting, right? So what happens is, guys, you got to really pay attention to this. This is so important if you intend to live on the planet Earth for another day or two. All right? You want to clear everybody else. Yes. And if you got a person that's a control freak, crazy nutbag, you want to clear that crazy control freak nutbag so that they're not a nutbag freak. I can't even say it. It's crazy, right? Yeah. And so, but you want to clear. You want to clear them, and then once you clear them, then you won't be that either. And then you actually heal the source of the negativity. See what I mean?
Thank you.
So, and when you heal that source of the negativity, that don't stay mad at them, project love and clear them. Okay, project love to this crazy person. There we go. There we are. It's okay for you to think they're crazy because if they are, they are. But you want to project love to them. There we go. And that's what light workers do. We deal with it. We deal with it. Whatever it is. If it's in our face and it affects us, fix it.
Yes.
Remember the old saying, God told me one time, if you can feel it, you can fix it. If you don't fix it, you're going to get it.
Oh, yeah. So
see, your job was when you went in there with this nut bag, you want to clear the nut bag and realize that's your nut bag. Right. And it's okay. And then the nut bag's not a nut bag. And then this nut bag, and this person that obviously has all kinds of, who knows what that happened, to make her that way. But then she's not going to affect and destroy all these other people.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you.
See, now you get it, right? There's the whole picture.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. And see, now you feel really crazy, good, no brain fog, and your head feels that you can actually focus it again, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. There.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
You're going to be fine. I love you. I love you. I love you.
I love
Come to
you.
the retreat. Come to the
I'm
retreat.
there. I'm there. I'm
Oh,
there.
you're already there. Okay, good.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Thank you. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Carolina.
All right, Carolina.
Thank you.
Love you guys. Love
I'll
you
see you
guys.
next week for the birthday.
Oh, that's good. You guys have so many parties in Vegas. I wish. Okay. Oh, here we are. Be a part of my Enlightenment Club, and join us every Wednesday for energy clearings. That's right. I clear your energy every Wednesday. And then the spiritual masterclass, which is tomorrow. You guys join me for the masterclass tomorrow. Go to GarySpivey.com, Enlightenment Club, and join us tomorrow. Okay. We'll be right here from 2 to 5 Eastern, and probably a little longer. You never know. Usually I take longer and we work through whatever's going on. But there's a lot of stuff. There's an awful lot of information tomorrow that I want to teach you guys and make you understand the mechanics of. A lot of times I do things very fast in my head or energetically, and I want you guys to understand what I'm doing and what you're to do to clear yourself or fix yourself, much like we did right then with Caroline. It seemed like that, this evil person had hexed her with this glob of junk, and that's really what occurred. But she was able to actually fix the whole problem. And see, that's what light workers do. We work our light, we work our magic, and tomorrow in the masterclass, I'll explain tons and tons of that that's really happening. We're very lucky to be alive during these times where we have these kind of spiritual gifts at our fingertips. And I appreciate you guys and really, 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 really love you guys. And come to the spiritual retreat as well. It's right here in North Carolina, May 4th through the 7th, the most beautiful time of the year. If you want to go on vacation, this is a great one. You get to hang out with us. We laugh a lot. We love a lot. And you'll get to learn how to use all your spiritual gifts, get all kinds of new ones. We'll go to some crazy fun places. We're hanging out in beautiful gardens like that one that's here. And so you guys will really have a great time. 800-827-GARY, or you can simply just call Michelle, which makes sense. 702-822-0548, 702-822-0548, or Michelle at GarySpivey.com, and she'll hook you up. And so I appreciate you guys. I look very forward to seeing you at the spiritual retreat or for private reading next week. If you feel like you got some of these things on you that we're talking about tonight, call me next week and I will work through it and pull them off and get you straightened out and get you the gifts to where you can do it yourself. And so all you got to do is simply call 800-827-GARY, and I'd be glad to read you guys, or GarySpivey.com anytime. I just got one more thing to say. I love you guys and I appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you real soon. Thank you.